What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my quick review of the EFA model Phantom. And this is the quad here. This thing is a really awesome flyer. What this thing does best is yaw, though. It has a really fast yaw. The yaw on low rates is pretty fast, and the yaw on high rates is insane. Crazy yaw on mid and high rates with this quad, and the yaw is proportional, and the pitch angles are okay on this quad. But the one gripe that I have about this quad is the roll. It doesn't have the aileron isn't really deep. It doesn't have a deep pitch on its side flying, so banks don't. When you're banking a turn with this, you can't really bank hard on a turn. So that's my only gripe with this thing so far. But this thing is a really nice flyer. On low rates, this thing has deep pitch, forward and back pitch. So you can fly this thing really fast on low rates, and the yaw is about the speed that you would want a yaw to be on high rates on most quads. This quad has it on low rates, so this is definitely not a beginner's quad. This quad, I think, is for experts and intermediate flyers and experts. Because of that, on low rates, this thing flies pretty fast. It has a deep pitch. It probably will get away from a beginner, I think. The yaw is nice on low rates. You can do a nice funnel on low rates with this quad. Mid rates, it does crazy funnels. The yaw rate spins up pretty fast, faster than most. And then on high rates, this thing is insane with yaw. I think, well, there are a few quads out there now that come close to it, because lately quads have been coming out with fast yaw. You have the Ishin H8, which has an insane yaw on high rates, which is close to this one. You have there's that Lian Sheng 39X4. It has a crazy, insane yaw rate on high rate, but that's a nano. But this thing has a really fast yaw rate, and that's pretty much the story of this quad. It has a fast yaw rate, and the yaw rate is controllable. It's a manageable yaw rate. With this transmitter, the transmitter is pretty nice. It's not really the best transmitter, but it's not bad. At least it's not one of those tiny transmitters. Lately, micro quads have been coming out with these tiny nano transmitters. I think that's a fad that needs to stop. I wish they would stop doing that, because we don't have fun with nano transmitters. So to all you companies out there that's making nano transmitters with the micros, please stop it. But this transmitter is not bad. One thing I don't like about this transmitter is that it takes 6 AA batteries. You know, I think that's just too much. I can see if it helped out on range. I don't know if it helps out on the distance that you can fly this thing, because I really generally don't fly my quadcopters far away from me. But the range has been pretty good. The length that I fly them away from myself, but I don't think that the transmitter should have 6 AA batteries. 4 is enough for me. Yeah, this thing has nice lighting. It has these landing feet on the bottom of it, but you don't need it actually, because there's some little landing pods there on the motor pods. There, I never took them off though, because it takes a screwdriver to get them off, and they're so small that I really think that it's a tiny difference in flight performance, if any, from that. The battery bay is not bad. The battery bay can fit the 500 milliamp hour batteries made for the Hubsan. The ones with the blue casing, I don't have any close by me right now, but it does take them. They stick out a little tiny bit, and it really doesn't affect the performance in a bad way. And so, yeah, this thing is a pretty nice flyer. Oh, one thing about it that happens a lot when you crash it. Oh yeah, the prop guards can come off. I haven't taken them off either because they're so thin and tiny, but they seem to work pretty well as long as you don't hit them on the corners because they're a little flimsy on the corners. But one thing about this quad is that the props come off very easily, too easy, I might add, because I crashed this thing in the bushes. I hit some leaves and I came out with 2 prop guards missing. I end up losing 2 prop guards just from crashing in the bushes. And it's not like I was spinning up the propellers trying to get the quad to fly out of the bushes or anything like that. It just got stuck in the bushes, and I went over to the bushes to get them out, and the the props were missing, and I'm like, what the heck? 2 props. So the props come off really easily. These props here are my CG022 props that I like to put on micro quads, and these props make this thing fly a lot better. It takes less throttle to get it to lift off and keep it hovering. I think they're just better for this quad. They actually look almost identical to the props that were on it, but the props that were on it are a little more flimsy. They're not as firm and a tiny bit shorter. So yeah, look forward to the full review of this quad, the Yifei Model Phantom. Thanks for watching.